to Leagues 2, Trailblazer. I'm gunning for the third relic. 280 points remain. Come on, just let me pickpocket the first time. I have 60 thieving. Why you gotta be like that? Oh, come on. We trained for this. My goodness. Steal from the guard. 3 times. I don't appreciate this. You're slowing this whole thing down. 2 tasks, both medium. Pickpocket a guard, pickpocket a Varrock guard. Whatever reason, those are both tasks. There seems to be a lot of tasks that are the same thing twice, but just in a specific area. Ow, my body. I'm gonna need food, because I plan to pickpocket some more. Because I think I saw there was a task for opening a whole bunch of coin pouches and getting a certain amount of money, and you can get it from guards. Anyways, easy task. Defeat a guard. More thieving. That's a fantastic start of 110. Ignore this number. 210? Maybe it's saved from when I logged out last time. That's just a medium and easy. That is 110. Please ignore that number. Okay, I guess that is the right number. Okay. That's going to speed up this process substantially. Come on, Trout. We've got a plan. As long as this is actually a thing. I might be imagining things. At any rate, I'm going to go thieve myself up a full set of coin pouches from Varrock guards. I think this will work. I think this should be a double task here. I brought my coin pouches from the guards. And it did work. 800 coins from a coin pouch at once. Medium task. Then if I jump down, complete 50 laps of any rooftop agility course for 50 more points. What very long task names. You have a new relic available for selection. Tier 3, Combat Relics. 3 choices. Option 1, Quick Shot. Double speed for ranged weapons, rounded up. So if it's 5, you half it to 2.5, rounds up to 3. So it's not going to be quite twice as fast for everything, but in general, a lot faster ranged attacks. And all those ranged attacks have 100% increased accuracy against creatures, and 50% increased accuracy against players for some reason. I guess that would be broken for people that are still trying to PK in the wilderness for some reason during leagues, but whatever. Ranged attacks do 10% more damage. So twice as fast, 10% more damage, twice as accurate, and you save 90% of your ammunition. That's pretty good. If you're going to be shooting a lot of shoots, this is what you want to have. Second option is a similar thing for melee. Give or take twice as fast melee attacks with 25% increased accuracy. And instead of doing more damage, you take less damage and you heal 4 times faster. So it's a little bit more defensive than the ranged one, which makes sense since you're in melee distance of things. You might be more interested in having some more defensive abilities. And the magic version. Double magic speed, 125% increased accuracy, which makes a lot of sense because there's a lot of situations where magic is just not good because it's just not accurate enough. So this could really tip the scales to make magic actually decent. And then you also save 90% of your runes, which is pretty cool. No additional damage to speak of, though. I guess they figure if you're saving 90% of your runes, you can afford to use stronger spells more often. And, as you can see, the passive effect for this entire one is items from some sources will be 2 times as common. I think that's mostly going to be rare drops. I think there's a few different things that also count. I think I saw one of them was the fishing trawler drops for the angler set, I think counts for this. There's a whole list of things. But twice as common drops. Also, pretty good. That's a good enough reason to take a relic here in the first place. Of these 3, and based upon the things I plan to unlock and content I plan to do, I'm going to be going with Fluid Strikes. For the increased melee speed, the accuracy is good. The damage and HP regen is also, well, damage reduction and HP regen. It's all good. Very useful. And especially these 2 are actually useful in other areas as well, besides just combat. So that's very interesting. Fluid Strikes Relic. Boom. Let's go finish our Hill Giants task with Crazy Sword. Time to unleash the fury. It's time for stabbing. Stab, 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 stab. I believe this would be, I think this is blowpipe speed with melee. Stab. This is amazing. I believe, yes, regular melee weapons are 4 tick, so with the doubled, it's actually going to go to 2 tick. Stab. 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 Not quite as impressive as darts, which go to 1 tick, so it's constant hits, but still. If this is a rune sword with 18 strength, this is going to get out of control, and I'm absolutely here for it. Stab. Stab. Also, we picked up the cabbage cloak while we were in Draenor. Hey, look, an ensouled head. I'm not going to pick that up. That's literally useless. Can't use ensouled heads if you can't go to Zaya, which you can't. Unfortunate, but understandable. Hey, a genie. Everything's going great today. Double stabbing, genie getting, having a good time over here. So let's finish this Slayer task, and then I'm gonna go get the key thing that's down here, because that could be a task, since we're in the area. Stab. 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 Love it. Slayer task complete. Now let's get this key, in case we want to come back here before we get 70 agility. We got so many levels on this Slayer task, because we started at level 16s or whatever it was. 13. Start with like 13 defense, 15 strength when we started here. Yeah. Our gear is looking, it's looking like something. That's for sure. My goodness. This is the devastation that you can expect when you don't have access to everything. So there's the dusty key. And I suppose we'll go check to see if that's a task while we're here. Just for curiosity's sake. Do we drop the key inside the jail for that guy, or we drop it outside? Doesn't matter. He doesn't actually leave. That's not how this works. We didn't quite get the defense level to use our fancy plate legs, which we spent half of our money on. But they're there. And we're going to continue working on that. And 34 defense and a piece of adamant equipment. That is a lot more defensive than we've been so far. Like, so much more defensive. Like, literally, we've literally switched from iron equivalent setup. This probably has more defense than everything we've ever had combined. It was a task. Fantastic. Unlock a gate, entirely dungeon. There's only one. I don't know why they're saying a gate. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I think I'm good for Slayer for the moment. Because once we get the next area, we're going to have some substantial changes. Or maybe I should keep working. I don't know. We'll see what the tasks are. But I've got another task that should take me a little bit to complete. So we're going to get on out of here while the getting's good. See you when I complete the next task. That's how this whole series works. Pick up there. Interesting. Anyways. I got 50 agility at the Varrock course, which was worth precisely 0 tasks. But this Falador agility course task was a medium one, so I guess that's okay. I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm gonna look through the tasks. There's a lot. There's so many tasks. I'm gonna do something. Hey, there's a task. There wasn't a task for fishing 1 lobster, but apparently there's one for fishing 100. Medium task. 100 lobsters. Very cool. Very cool. Very AFK. Having a good time. And there is 65 fishing for Karambwan. And if that isn't a good reason to go do some questing, I don't know what is. Also, we saw this lamp, and we're going to put that into, I don't know, agility? I'd probably have done herblore if my herblore wasn't 3. So, 4,000 agility XP. Not much, but it's something. Quest time. Before we go crazy with the questing, I want to get a few things working in the background. And to start that, we're going to be here in the Rogue's Den, getting full rogues. Because double pickpocketing stuff is always a good choice. And with Infinite Run, this is going to be... Telephone? Come on. This is going to be very nice. I could re-record this. I'm not going to. We're doing the Rogue's Den. Getting full rogues. I will never get over how many traps you can just sprint across in this minigame. There we go. Oh, that was oh wow, 100 points. Very cool. I was gonna get this anyway. For 100 points? Yes, please. Alright. I'm gonna go steal a bunch of things with my new stealing outfit. That's why we're here. That'll be a good start. Got a variety of allotment seeds, flowers, all these hop seeds, berry bush seeds, some seaweed spores, a couple herb seeds, including these Raynar seeds, which was a medium task, so that's good. So let's grab out some random seeds. Go see what we can plant. Alright. We have some compost available. So I think we get... do we get experience for taking the compost or using the compost? I don't remember. Doesn't matter. We're going to plant something. Managed to get to 14 farming from all the various farming things we were doing. And that means we managed to plant tomatoes and some marigolds. And we have more compost in the compost bin. I should probably look into getting super compost eventually, but I'll probably worry about that once we start doing herbs. So, for the time being, regular compost will do just fine. Now it's time to start doing some quests. Here's the first quest on the list. Gertrude's cat. And we get a kitten. Yay. Do we not get the... oh, there it is. That took a little bit to show up. Interesting. Anyways, cooking XP, a kitten, some food, and a task complete. 61 cooking. Okay, that's fine. 900 total level, huh? That's good. If we want this cat to live, we're going to need to get food for it. So we're going to pop on over to Kramja and fish some Karambanji. Unless I need to start the quest first. Let's go find out. Worst case scenario, we have to start Taibo 199 Trio. But that's on my list of things to do, so that's not a problem. We will fish Karambanji if we can. That's why we brought the net. Because I'm prepared. Kinda. That worked. 10 more points for another task complete. And with any luck, we're getting doubled the normal amount of Karambanji. I think I saw something about this not working right at the start. I think they fixed that. At any rate, we're going to stay here for a little bit. Fish myself a whole bunch of fish. Oh no, there's a hobgoblin here. Luckily we have the sword. So, worst comes to worst, we can go mega stabby. Let's do an imp catcher speed run. Give me a quest. Please. I need some beads. How surprising, I have the beads. Here you go. The quests where you just finish the quest, pretty funny. I love that they added the additional dialogue, making fun of the fact that people have all the stuff before the quest even starts. Anyways, Magic XP, Amulet of Accuracy. It's worse than my Power Ammy. No particular reason why we did this. Just to finish it off the list. And potentially for the quest points later down the line. Onwards to the next quest. Ernest the chicken completed. Good quest points. 300 coins. Eh. Now I'm feeling like going on a little bit more of a fighty quest. Killing the imps got us decent stats here. And just a little bit more fighting, and we'll be able to wield our rune plate legs. Also, it got us level 51. If we scroll all the way up here... oh no, my cat wants attention. That was a medium task to get level 50 that we got at the imps earlier. Need to keep on paying attention to my cat, or he'll run away, and I don't want that. Interact. Stroke. Very good. So next up, a Soul's Bane. I might be a little bit under-leveled for this, but I literally have twice the power of the average level 51, so I think we'll manage. But first, a farming run. These were dead. 1 tomato survived. Which hopefully is... Oh, there it is. It's over. Maybe I should have better compost. Still haven't done that. We have tomatoes. We're gonna fill this up. Oh, it's full of tomato. I don't know if I can combine things that aren't tomato with this. This is gonna make rotten tomatoes, isn't it? That's not what we need. We need compost. Crud. I'm gonna try to put a weed in here. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna have to dump these tomatoes. We're struggling over here. Compost? Make normal compost. Yes. Fantastic. Alright, so we're going to plant more things. You really do get more farming XP when your crops live. Up to level 23. So we can plant some sweet corn. And since we don't have a scarecrow, we're just going to plant some nasturtiums, I guess. Never mind. Oh, wait. Use the compost. Plant the sweet corn. And that's all 24. So now we will plant the nasturtiums. Fantastic. Alright. Farming stuff, go away. We've got a quest to complete. Okay. Another boss fight time. Let's put on some prayers. Why not? Oh, that was a task. To put on these prayers. Anyways. The other monsters in the quest gave me enough experience that I got 40 defense, so I can wield my amazing rune plate legs. And this boss fight is not too difficult. I brought anti-poisons, but the poison seems to hit ones, so I'm not too concerned about it. 45 strength. Very cool. Hey, look, it's Tolna. Hello, Tolna. How you doing? Any other activating prayers? No, doesn't seem like it. Hi, Tolna. I stabbed you really, really quickly. Over and over again. That's what I'm doing. That's mostly the theme here. Oh, poison. Are we done here? I think we're done here. A Soul's Bane. Very easy. 50 points. And a nice bit of defense and hit points XP. 41 defense. And that's it. And we're poisoned, but it only hits once, so I don't really care. Alright, what quest are we gonna do next? Ooh, that's a good one. It's gonna take a little bit to prepare for this, but it should be very valuable. Next up, Daddy's Home, which is technically a mini quest, not an actual quest. For this, we're going to need all these planks, which complete an easy Varrock task and an easy Leagues task. And we're going to need a saw, 5 bolts of cloth, and some nails of some description. I think we can still bend some of these nails, so we're not going to get the minimum number and have to run back here. That would be unfortunate. So, let me complete the first parts of this, and then I'll come back for all the juicy construction XP drops. Okay, we have everything we need to build all this furniture. 1,656 XP. 360. This is slower because he uses nails. Come on. 696. 8 times XP. It really be like that. 240. 464. Look at all those levels. My goodness. 240 XP there. And the final one for this gives us 696. So that's level 19. Now we have to head back to the guy who we started this with for yet another construction XP drop. If this got us to level 19, I think this final drop's actually pretty decent size too. So let's see what we get. I mean, 19 construction just for hanging out there is pretty good in itself. But if we talk to Marlowe, and tell him that we did it, he's got a reward for me. We get a house and 3,200 more construction XP. So we had to purchase supplies to do this mini quest, but then we got the house for free at the end. We also get this construction guy, which we don't need, and a variety of items here. Got some nails, bolts of cloth, various planks, house teleports, and Falador teleports. Which, let's be very clear here, house teleports and Falador teleports are just a little bit better than what we already have. Because currently our house is in Brimhaven. So, if we wanted to teleport to our house, we can just go to Gramja right here. If we want to go to Falador, we can go right here. But I suppose this is a few seconds quicker, so it's something. And we might be able to sell these mithril nails for, 10 each. I know that's not going to be much, actually. Maybe we'll keep these in case we need nails for something. And steel bars are okay, I guess. But another task that we can complete is restore 5 prayer points. It's actually 30, but it's also 5. So that's another easy task. And completing this little mini quest, which serves as an intro to the construction skill, makes me want to go and complete the quest that serves as an introduction to the Slayer skill. A poor sign of interest. With these super fancy goggles, we're ready for another boss fight. And I use, that's mostly in quotation marks at this point. We're much stronger than the Sour Hog, and we're twice as strong as we should be. So I don't think this is going to put up much of a fight. Yeah. I'd say we have this in the bag. Yep. Wonder how long it's going to be until we get a boss fight that's actually somewhat threatening. Not this one, that's for sure. Let's go hand in this quest. A poor sign of interest completed. And that's a task for 50 points. And also I get 30 Slayer reward points. And some Slayer XP. And the Sour Hog Slayer task. Which is actually okay. It's nothing crazy. But they can drop an adamant kite shield. So that'd be an upgrade. Not going to be focusing on that though. And would you like a Slayer task? I'm pretty sure I already have a Slayer task. Pretty sure. 42 Slayer. I can kill Fever Spiders. Yay, Fever Spiders. My favorite. Let's go do another quest that has a boss fight. Here we go again. Demon Slayer boss fight. We got all these spooky mages. Ooh. They're gonna do it. They're doing it. A powerful, powerful demon that threatens to destroy the entire city. And maybe the world. Impossibly difficult challenges await. Begin stabbing wizards. Hey, you're in the way. Get out of here. Do you want a staff? Not really. I don't think I need a regular staff. I'd better wield Silverlight first. 7. Just a second. I have this written down. APG cam car. A. P. G. Cam. Car. We literally one hit this quest boss. But it wasn't a very fair fight since we're level 50 something at this point. But yeah. That's 3 quest points. That's a medium task? I disagree with that. That's definitely an easy task. But I'm not going to complain about all the extra free points. Now, a quest that maybe should be medium or even hard, up next. And there is Shield of Arav. Completed. Big thanks to myself. Hopefully I don't need to train this account up to do Heroes Quest, since you can do Heroes Quest over and over again. But anyways, yeah. That's a thing that I did. Now let's do one of the few quests that some might consider even more annoying than having to deal with another person. Rag and Bone Man. Completed. 33 prayer. At least we never need to do Rag and Bone Man 2. Thank goodness. 8 was enough. 20 something more bones. Not interested. We continue. Some of my sweet corn died. Not happy about it. Hopefully, our upcoming super compost will help quite a bit. I managed to purchase a whole bunch of pineapples from the charter ship in Brimhaven. Then you can simply run back and forth from the charter ship to the gnome leprechaun at the fruit tree patch there to note hundreds and hundreds of pineapples. And luckily, when we went to open the shop, the pineapples came back. Unfortunately, the sand and soda ash and seaweed didn't. So it's not really an option. And since we're still using regular compost, I think I'm going to plant another guam seed. Don't want to waste my slightly better seeds quite yet. And we're going to do sweet corn again, I guess, since we didn't get up to the level to use strawberries or anything. 27. We are on our way. Back to quests. Black Knight's Fortress. Just a little bit of money, which is going to be useful for the next quest we're doing. Okay, so I did some fishing. We're 72 fishing now. I fished a lot. A lot of lobsters. Having a good time. But the lobsters isn't the most interesting things that I've fished up here. I got a medium clue bottle. And Lumbridge Church. We can actually start this. Ain't that something? And I also got a beekeeper random event. So I got some flax, which is actually pretty good, because currently I don't have a way to get flax. So that's the only flax we're going to probably have for a while, unless we get another beekeeper random event. So that's pretty interesting. We've been here a while, so our crops are probably done. We should probably go check those. What's the fastest way? I could take the boat maybe? I don't know. I'm going to go back to the farming patch again and do some farming. All the sweet corn died. So, yeah. But now we have super compost. So there's a possibility that things will go better from now on. Also, getting a bucket of super compost was a medium task, so that's nice. We got Harlanders, another set of sweet corn, nastrogens that aren't doing anything, and a nice pile of money to go buy things from a shop that we have unlocked, which is going to be very useful. Welcome to Ramik's crafting store. He's got crafting stuff that I need. Do I need a bolt mold? Probably not. We're gonna take it anyway. Yes. So much more convenient than Twisted League. I would have to have... I probably could have made it, possibly. I don't know what level it actually required. But you have to go to your house, you need to make a workshop, you need to build the things. Nobody needs that. This is a crafting shop. Everything's great. And now I'm going back to Karamja, or maybe somewhere else. It really depends on how things are going. We are just delaying till the next quest, doing some AFK stuff. This one, significantly less AFK than the previous one. The keen-eyed among you might notice that this is not, in fact, Karamja. This is the Dorgashan Mines. Why am I here? Silver. I came here for silver. I went down into the Tazar City, where they have a whopping 3 silver rocks, of which people were mining them. So, I went to see where else could I mine silver. I was looking at the list, and remembered this place. I have some memories from the Dorgashan mines here. Way back in 2005, one of my money-making methods was mining the silver and selling it to Mistag for 60 gold each. Terrible decisions were made. This was also the period of time where my combat training strategy was Dragon Dagger, go into the fight caves, because you don't have to use any food. I would die, most likely to the level 90s, because I probably had no armor or something ridiculous. Anyways, there was only a little bit of murder while I was mining the silver. So now we have 2 mining helmets, so that's fun. Let's go see how much silver we got. I was there for, honestly, probably about as long as I mined silver back in 2005. It felt like longer, but everything felt like longer. We mined 400 silver. That should be, that's probably plenty. This is going to go very nicely with my molds. Has it been long enough for a farm run yet? Probably. Another farm run. This is all in preparation for a different quest. We've been a little bit sidetracked by this whole semi-AFK business. That super compost absolutely did the trick. We got high enough level now, we can plant these strawberries. But I only have 1 more seed, so I had to plant more sweet corn. That's okay. We are getting close to 1,000 total level. That's probably going to happen here pretty soon. Especially with all the quests we're going to keep doing. But first, another farm run. Only later. For me, not for you. That's how videos work. Pro tip. If you're doing recruitment drive as a male character, start the quest before you come here, and you're completely reimbursed. If you mess that up, you have to pay the 3K. Recruitment drive will be very easy with our stats. So let's get this done. That was easy. Recruitment drive completed. Prayer, Herblore, and Agility XP. A Initiate Helm. And the free voucher. 36 prayer. A task for getting 1,000 total. And 25 Herblore. Very cool. You can't get Proselyte, no matter what you do, in Trailblazer. So this is going to be the best helmet. And technically we could go and purchase the rest of the Proselyte. Not Proselyte, Initiate. But we do not have the funds right now. So what we're going to do instead is go claim this voucher, and hopefully it returns our outfit to what it was previously. If not, we're going to have to go spend money fixing our outfit, because that's obviously the most important thing. Fashion. Oh, and we're here. Alright, let's see what it does. I have this voucher for a free makeover. Save it myself. 3K. Okay, let's... Oh, no, the shirt's wrong. Shirt is definitely wrong. We need to go to Varrock and fix our shirt. I think the hair is right. The boots look correct. Shirt's wrong. Need to fix that. I demand continuity here. So we're gonna go fix our shirt. The first blue that I chose was the wrong blue. So that cost me 1,000 coins to fix my shirt. That's okay. Next up, if you look at our skills, there's one skill that's way behind now, and that is smithing. And smithing is probably the easiest skill. Also, our bank is a huge mess right now. Please ignore that. Let's go get some smithing XP in the most classic way to do so. Slight miscalculation. I need iron bars, and I can't make iron bars or get iron bars anywhere quickly. So I need to go get some bronze first. Luckily, that's very trivial. What with the whole bank and things. So I'm going to get 15 smithing. I have some iron ores in the bank, so that's not the problem. Gonna make the iron bars and do this quest. At least this is gonna be 8 times faster than normal. Thank goodness. Base level 5. Base level 10 on this fancy pants rusty anvil that can only smith bronze things, which is exactly what we're doing right now. 200 XP drops for making a bronze longsword. Very nice. And that's level 15. Should have brought my iron with me. Ah well. We can just do that back in Falador. That's where we're going anyways. I made a ring of forging, just to make this process a little better for me. Hey, another task for smelting an iron bar. Fantastic. Now we have everything we need for the Knight's Sword. Knight's Sword completed. For a massive amount of smithing XP. But then it gets multiplied by 8. So it's over 100,000. That gets us 50 smithing. And base level 20. So that's neat. If you look at our inventory, you might know what quest we're about to go quickly finish. Doric's quest, instantly completed. Very cool. Now for a slightly harder quest. If we can get things to work for us. Big thanks to Mappity for helping me out here in the Hero's Quest. Now we just need to do the rest of it. Should be easy. Here we go. Time to face the Ice Queen. I don't have Protect from melee. Let's see if we can still manage. Stab. Oh, we got multiple guys on us. Okay, Ice Queen. It's you and me. Oh, it's so hard to prayer flick when everything's two ticks. No, that's terrible. Come on, Stabby. Mega stab and stab and stab. Well, you can hit 9s. And so that's why we brought lobsters. I think we got this. Yeah, we're just stabbing so many times. Even if we're not too accurate. Just the sheer quantity of stabs. We're out of prayer points. We're already halfway done and we've only used 3 food. I think this is not going to be a problem. Again, it would be a lot easier if I had Protect from melee, but oh well. This is probably the most difficult boss fight yet, I guess. Not that the other bosses we fought even counted as bosses, so yeah. Yeah, once we're done with this, the rest of Hero's Quest is going to be completely trivial. We already finished the hard part, and this is the only hard because I didn't get Protect from melee first part. So, running through the dungeon to get the lava eel, walking back to Varrock and Antrana, not the most difficult things to do. And the Ice Queen is dead. Ice gloves. We don't even have any gloves, so I guess I'll just wear these for now. Good stuff. Let's see what kind of XP drop we get here. Completing the Hero's Quest. Oh, look at all those. 29,000 XP spread over 12 skills, so basically 30,000. Multiply that by 8. That is 240,000 experience right there. What kind of levels did we get from this? 50 strength, 45 defense, 49 hit points, 45 attack, 38 ranged, 33 herb lore, 63 cooking, 51 fire making, 64 mining, 51 smithing. Nice. That's a lot of levels. I appreciate that quite a bit. Alright. Next quest is going to involve some waiting, so we should get that started while we do other things. I needed 36 crafting, so I made some tiaras. Now we're ready. Also, 1100 total. That's neat. And now the waiting begins. We need to wait for this willow tree to grow, and then we need to harvest 12 willow branches. Luckily, it's at least going to live, and that's a task. So, interestingly, if you have to choose Asgarnia before Kandarin to do this quest, and if you do that, you get to do that task for free. Is that a reason to choose Asgarnia before Kandarin? Probably not your only reason, but it's working out for me. I'm enjoying it. And we got plenty of stuff to do while we wait for this willow tree to grow. Namely, more quests. Who would have guessed it? Another very quick quest, Witch's Potion. Also, while I was doing this quest, I purchased a few things from shops. Got some extra eyes of newt, and some cheese for the next quest. Compared to the Ice Queen, the Witch's Experiment was very trivial. But that is Witch's House, 50,000 HP XP. Nifty. Only a few quests left that we can do here. But there's still a few left. So we're going to continue. There is an easy task for filling a crate with bananas. Very cool. And we get paid for it too. Love it. Here comes the big boss of Pirate's Treasure. Easy. And it's done. And we get a gold ring. Yay. Yay. Still waiting on that willow tree. It's gonna be a while. There is our first clue scroll completed. A beginner clue with both locations available to me. Let's see if we can get anything interesting. A double unique. Okay. A Savage Lady Bottom and Mole Slippers. Yes. And that's 2 tasks. Complete a beginner and get a unique from a beginner. Okay. We definitely have to rock the Mole Slippers. That's... Fancy Boots, your time is done. It is now Mole Slippers o'clock. Oh, that was so worth it. Let's see if we can be so lucky with our second beginner clue. X marks the spot. Completed. We get an antique lamp and another beginner clue. And this guy keeps on talking about going to Great Corrend, which we literally go. We literally can't. I'd love to. Let's go to Great Corrend. No. Not allowed. Literally nobody can. So for this lamp, we're going to put this on. Herblore is probably a safe bet. 2,400 Herblore XP. Very cool. Level 34. How nice. Agility potions. I guess now is a good time to bring this up. One of the quests that is theoretically possible is Taibo Wanai Trio. To complete that quest, you need agility potions. There are 2 options. Either get yourself an Earret Leaf and 40 Herblore to clean it, and wait around until you get the random event that you can asks for a herb, you give it to them, and you get an agility potion. The other option is go get Toad Flax from somewhere, possibly see, this guy. If I had an Earret right now, everything would be okay, but we don't. Also, I don't have the Herblore level to clean it anyway, so you either give that guy an Earret Leaf, or you need to make an agility potion, and actually 2 of them. So you need to get 2 Toad Flax, potentially from the Brimhaven agility arena thing, and then you need Toad Legs. You can get Toad Legs, but you have to fight Lobstrosities. And I have no weapons that you can use in that area. So I would have to punch Lobstrosities. I'm going to give it a shot once we've run out of other things to do. But it's a 1 in 20, so I'd have to punch 40 Lobstrosities with my little fists. And if that's too much of a problem, I'll probably just wait until we unlock Kandarin, and we can just pick up the frog legs, because that'd be so much easier. But for people that don't unlock Kandarin, or if there's anywhere else you can get frog legs, you can still unlock Karambwan. It's just going to be just a little bit more annoying, which you kind of have to expect in leagues. So let's see what this first beginner clue scroll is. Yep, we can do that. Let's see if we can finish it. 2 for 2 on beginner clues. Very good. It's probably not going to be as good as the first one, though. An oak longbow. Nice. Just kidding. Not nice. What do you expect? It's a beginner clue. And we're already so far beyond average expectations. So we're probably due to be dry for a crazy time on beginner clues. That's not how RNG works, but whatever. Doesn't matter. There is Skippy and the Mogres completed. So if I ever want to fight Mogres, I guess I can. Okay. We're running out of things that we can possibly do here. So I'm going to try my hand at Lobstrosities. I have very low expectations. There's a task for visiting Fossil Island. The barge from the dig site? No. Guess we need to run over here to go underwater. 10 more points. Very cool. It is looking like this might actually work. So, what I'm going to do is fight Lobstrosities until we have 2 toad legs. However long that takes. Because we're still waiting for that willow tree. So this is fine. Very, very nice. They're a bit weaker than I expected, but of course I have to keep remembering I'm literally twice as strong as a regular level 60. And this is my setup. Power Amulet, Addy Plate Body, Rune Plate Legs, and 21 Lobsters, because any more and I wouldn't be able to swim. I think this is going to work out. Surprisingly. Okay, so I'm walking through the water. I think I'm supposed to have the swimming animation right now. This looks really silly. That's fine. I'm living underwater for an extended period of time. It doesn't need to make sense. Anyways, Lobstrosities have a pretty decent drop table, not gonna lie. We got fossils, nature runes, death runes, seaweed spores, cash. Overall, cannot complain. And I think I have a strategy using my last recall relic, which might allow me to bring even more armor and stuff in here. So that could be very good. I don't think this counts as a instance or anything, so I think that'll work. And I'm not gonna worry about planting the seaweed quite yet. Not quite ready for dealing with all that right now. Still working on getting Toad's legs. The Galaxy Brain idea of using the Crystal of Memories to teleport back to the Lobstrosities did not work, unfortunately. So we're over here, cooking some lobsters, so we can fight more Lobstrosities. And we finished a task. That's not... I'm holding shift, that's not what I wanted to do. Medium task, cook 100 lobsters. So that's pretty cool. Since I'm here in Burthorpe, I decided to come over to Dunstan and get myself a Law Talisman. Also, let me look at this. While we're here, just an idea. Have we done Death Plateau? We have. So you can go pick up climbing boots. That's way better. That's way better. Let's go get. We're gonna go get climbing boots, and that's back to Lobstrosities. We might be able to wear the climbing boots. I'll have to check, but we'll see. We got the 2 toad legs from the Lobstrosities, and a steel spear from hobgoblins. So now all we need is 2 toad flax, which is gonna be 6 Brimhaven Agility Arena tickets. That should be easily doable with our 53 agility. That's the theory, at least. And that is Tai Bo Wanai Trio completed. Attack, Strength, Fishing, and Cooking XP. Access to Karambwan. And a few bonus rewards. Let's go grab those. So if we talk to each of the sons, now that they're back in the village, they'll give us things. Alright. A reward. Teaching me how to cook caramboin and 40,000 fishing XP. Very cool. Then in the shop, we could buy caramboinji, but we have no reason to. Because we can fish thousands and thousands of those. But now we can actually cook the caramboin, which is very good. Caramboin is going to be pretty much a mainstay food for the entire league, since they're so quick to get. Here's some cooking training. Level 69 cooking. Very cool. And from the last brother, run around here, we get combat XP and a rune spear KP. Okay. Do you sell spears or something? Yes. Alright, that does sell spears. Mithril spears, steel spears, iron spears, bronze spears, and this cleaning cloth. We don't really need a caramboin poisoned spear, but we do kind of need a rune spear eventually. So I'll be keeping that. Next up, let's go check if our willow tree is done yet. Because that's pretty much the last thing we need to do here. As far as quests that are available, there is finishing Enlightened Journey, which requires the willow tree. And there's technically one other quest we could do. Willow tree is medium sized, so it's good in there. So I have to wait for this to grow and then all the branches to grow. So that's gonna be a little bit still. The other quest that is technically possible with the areas we have unlocked is Grimtails. Well, that is 45 farming, 52 herblore, 59 agility, 71 woodcutting, and level 138 boss. Not sure if we could take him, and it doesn't get auto-completed. So I'm not too worried about finishing that right now. I suppose, while we wait for this willow tree to grow, we could fish caramboin. That sounds like a plan. Not going to cook them yet, but we can fish them. So I'm going to fish a whole bunch of caramboin. It's going to be great. There's a hard task for catching 100 caramboins. Very cool. Very cool. I'm going to catch way more than 100. That's a good start. 80 fishing at the caramboins. 100 points. Very cool. We need 2 more willow branches, so we are nearly done here. And I'm going to have so many caramboin. It's going to be great. I had to go get more caramboinji. That's how many caramboin I fished. Having a good time. And there is Enlightened Journey. For crafting, farming, woodcutting, farming XP, and a fancy outfit. Oh, 41 crafting. 44 farming. We can grow irits. 53 farm making. Yep. Very good. With that, we have completed every quest physically possible with the first 3 areas that we've chosen. Well, except for Grimtails, but I'm not doing that one. That's significantly higher level than any of the other quests we have unlocked. And even if I could, I'd probably have to train a little bit, I would think. We don't have prayers. Prayers don't really work there, but it doesn't matter. We will do Grimtails at a later date. But now that we're done with this whole questing thing, debatable if this was a good strategy, but I'm doing it. I did it anyway. That's part of the fun of leagues. you get to decide what your goals are going to be. And my goal was complete all the quests possible before moving on. Except for Grimtails. I make the rules, I can change the rules however I want. Anyways, 18 tasks and 930 points until the next area and the next relic. So that is going to be very doable. Next time in Trailblazer. Goodbye.